Exodus chapter 8. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, instructing him, "Go to Pharaoh and relay this message from the Lord, release my people so they may serve me. If you choose to resist, frogs will infest every corner of your domain. Frogs will emerge from the river and make their way into your homes, your bedrooms, your beds, the houses of your servants, upon your people, and even into your baking ovens and kneading troughs. Frogs will cover you, your people, and all your attendants." Continuing, the Lord directed Moses to share with Aaron. "Extend your hand with your rod over the streams, rivers, and ponds, and summon frogs to swarm over the land of Egypt." Aaron complied, stretching out his hand over the waters of Egypt, resulting in an inundation of frogs that blanketed the entire region. The magicians replicated this phenomenon through their sorcery, causing frogs to appear upon the land of Egypt. Pharaoh, vexed by the situation, summoned Moses and Aaron, entreating them, "Plead with the Lord to rid me and my people of these frogs, and I will permit the people to make sacrifices to the Lord." Moses responded, "Specify the time when I am to implore on your behalf, your servants, and your people, that the frogs be removed from you and your dwellings, leaving only those in the river." Pharaoh replied, "Tomorrow." Moses agreed, "As you have said, so that you may realize that no one is comparable to the Lord our God. Subsequently, the frogs will depart from you, your homes, your servants, and your people, dwelling solely within the river." Moses and Aaron left Pharaoh's presence. Moses sought divine intervention through prayer, beseeching the Lord to counter the frogs he had called upon Pharaoh. In accordance with Moses' words, the Lord caused the frogs to perish, vanishing from homes, villages, and fields. The frogs were gathered into piles, emitting a foul odor across the land. Despite the relief, Pharaoh's heart remained obdurate, and he paid no heed, in accordance with the words of the Lord. Again, the Lord instructed Moses, "Tell Aaron, stretch out your rod and strike the dust of the land to initiate an infestation of lice throughout Egypt." Aaron followed this instruction, extending his hand with the rod and striking the earth, resulting in lice infesting humans and beasts. The dust of the land became lice throughout Egypt. The magicians tried to replicate this feat through their enchantments, but they were unable to. Lice plagued humans and beasts alike. The magicians confessed to Pharaoh, "This is the work of God." However, Pharaoh's heart remained unyielding, and he ignored their plea, in accordance with the word of the Lord. The Lord directed Moses, "Rise early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh as he goes to the water. Speak to him, 'Thus says the Lord, release my people, that they may serve me.' If you refuse, swarms of flies will afflict you, your servants, your people, and your homes. The houses of Egypt will be overrun by swarms of flies, and even the ground will be covered. However, in Goshen, where my people dwell, I will make a clear distinction, and no swarms of flies will be found there. This will demonstrate that I, the Lord, am present in the midst of the land. A division will be made between my people and yours. This will occur tomorrow." The Lord fulfilled this promise, sending a grievous swarm of flies into Pharaoh's house, the houses of his servants, and throughout the land of Egypt. The entire land was contaminated by the swarm of flies. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and instructed them, "Go, sacrifice to your God within this land." Moses objected, saying, "Such action would be inappropriate, as it would involve sacrificing the abominations of the Egyptians to the Lord our God. If we perform this sacrifice before their eyes, they may stone us. We will journey 3 days into the wilderness and offer sacrifices to the Lord our God as commanded." Pharaoh conceded, "I will permit you to go into the wilderness to sacrifice to the Lord your God, but do not venture too far. Intercede for me." Moses assured him, "I will leave and plead with the Lord to remove the swarms of flies from you, your servants, and your people by tomorrow. However, do not engage in further deception by preventing the people from sacrificing to the Lord." Moses then left Pharaoh and entreated the Lord. As promised, the Lord heeded Moses' plea and eradicated the swarms of flies from Pharaoh, his servants, and his people. Not one fly remained. However, Pharaoh persisted in his obstinacy, hardening his heart once again, and he refused to release the people.